Hey guys, welcome back to Just Jake Reviews, where I review albums, movies, and sports games. And today we're here to review a new album that actually came out this year, actually just yesterday. Some Sexy Songs for You, the Drake and Party Next Door collab album. So let's get into it. Nice. Some Sexy Songs for You is a collaborative studio album by the Canadian musicians Party Next Door and Drake. It was released on February 14th, 2025 by OVO Sound, Santa Ana, and Republic Records. The album features guest appearances from Pim, Chinko Pacus, and Yeba. Production was handled by Party Next Door and Drake's frequent collaborators Noel Cadastre, Gordo, and Jordan Ullman, among others. Originally set for a fall 2024 release, Some Sexy Songs for You was delayed several times and serves as a follow-up to their respective studio albums, Party Next Door 4 and For All the Dogs. The album marks Drake's third collaborative project and Party Next Door's first. This album sucks. Listen, it's 2025. It's a brand new year of music. I'm taking it light this year. Well, not really. I started a freaking YouTube channel, for God's sakes, but you know what I mean with albums. I kept an open mind. I was like, oh, by the way, for context, I'm not a fan of Drake. Never was. I like when he raps. I like some of his stuff, but I'm not a huge Drake fan. And I don't really know much about PND. Other than he's an R&B artist, which I don't like R&B. I kept an open mind. I was like, you know what? Instead of just hating right away, let's actually talk about the album and let's review it. I wasn't actually going to plan on making this a review, but I thought literally 5 minutes ago, hey, I'm going to do something short and fun. So that's what I'm doing. And let's just say, Drake's doing it again. He's doing the same old bullshit he's doing. Okay. Whoa. Aubrey Drake Graham. Apparently Drake's his middle name, which I doubt it is, but apparently it is. Him and Party Next Door have made several songs before. I've heard a few of them and I don't really like them. Once again, like I said earlier, this is Drake's first album since For All the Dogs, or the Scary Hours edition. You pick which one's an actual album. I, honest to God, don't believe Drake has done anything good since Take Care, which is 2011. Yes, is that a little harsh? Yeah, I don't care. And I'm a fan of when Drake raps his ass off. When Drake is rapping over a trap beat, I think it's fire. Like, take a song like No Friends in the Industry, or take a song like Underground Kings, or take a song like Pipe Down, or the song off the Lil Baby and Gunna album, Yes Indeed, I think it's called. I don't know what the hell the song is called. I can just keep going on and on. There are very few exceptions to a Drake song that I like that's slow. You know, like Shot For Me is probably one of his best songs. Or Pound Cake. Everyone likes Pound Cake, right? Yeah. But nope, this album is just the same old bullshit over and over and over again. So sucks. That was an awful idea. Oh my God. I didn't even finish this album. I didn't even finish this album. Someone called that an unfair review. I don't care. Nothing was gonna change. Nothing was gonna change. Okay? Nothing was. The thing with Drake, especially new Drake, and when I say new Drake, I don't mean like CLB. I mean maybe the next 2 or 3 years. I mean, the beef really got to him. And can Drake stop talking about that? The beef is over. The thing with Kendrick's over. That Kendrick shit's done. Like, the guy performed at the Super Bowl. You're dumb, bud. And I think there is one line. I didn't even look at any of the lyrics, so I'm not even gonna do that, but yeah. Oh yeah, so before I get into like any of the like actual tracks on this album that I pulled up on my computer, I just first want to put out the record that this is a collab album between Drake and Party Next Door. This is not a collab album. This album is literally 89% Drake. Like, this album is almost all Drake. Party Next Door has 1 solo song. Drake has 6 solo songs. By the way, there's 21 songs in the album. Drake has 6 solo songs, plus another 15, because I think all Party Next Door does is ad-libs on the back. Like, he has some background vocals every now and then, and it's like, yeah, his solo song was okay, but, like, you're not doing anything. Like, Drake needs to stop with this and just make another Take Care. It's not that hard to do. Actually, it is. But Drake, if you were to make a trap album full of every song sounding like No Friends in the industry, we'd be okay. That'd be like an 8 or a 7. It would. I, honest to God, tried to like at least 1 or 2 songs, because I have heard every Drake album, and it's a rough discography to listen to, in my opinion. But at least there's 1, like maybe 2 good songs in every Drake album. But I couldn't find 1 on this album. And I'm not sure I'm saying this is Drake's worst album, but it's definitely bottom 3. Like, I wouldn't say this is a worse album than Dark Lane Demo Tapes or Scorpion, but this is definitely bottom 3. And that Care Package bullshit, that album that no one talks about, that album's awful. It's just like, you get bored when you hear songs like Mothballs, Something About You, Spider-Man, Superman. Oh my god. Like, the features try and do something, like Yeba on Die Trying and Pim on Pimmy's Dilemma, but like, they do nothing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've heard the last 3 songs or the last 6 songs in full. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. In terms of the best song in the album, I don't have one. I couldn't find 1 song I enjoy. There was maybe like 2 snippets of songs that I heard that I was like, this album's okay, but it wasn't. Everyone's talking about the song Give Me a Hug. Yeah, the second half is fine. So if I have to be legit literal with you guys and say the best song in the album, probably the second half of Give Me a Hug. That's it. That's it. In terms of the worst song, mainly all of them. But if I had to pick 1 bad song, it's gonna be Meet Your Padre, featuring Chinko Pacus, because nobody told Drake to do an accent. Drake is doing accents now. Really? That's great. I love that. No, don't turn off the video. What are you doing? Don't do that. 73 minutes. Has anyone told Drake not to make 20 song or plus albums? Like, just make a solid, like, 15 song album and we're good. And make it, like, less than an hour. I would love that. You know your album sucks when you have a song called Nokia, which samples, well, you guessed it, the freaking Nokia ringtone. You know this one? One of the songs on the album, called Glorious, samples In Her Mood. You know, it's a song by Ice Spice. I'm not kidding. In terms of this album, what's the score? You know, it's funny, some might say the score's pretty high for this album. I'd say no, man, this score is perfectly fine, because this album, yes, I have heard worse albums in my entire life. This album is less than mid, but not like, no, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. This album gets a 4.0. Flat. And that's all I gotta say about that. Well, thank you guys for sitting through this atrocious review about an atrocious album. That's what I like to do, you know? This review is kind of for the comedic value. Not the album, but it was pretty comical what I heard last night. And yeah, thank you for watching. Remember to support me on Instagram and Facebook and albumoftheyear.com. And I'll see you next time. Peace.